It's 2nd October 2017, and I am in Koh Tao in Thailand at the Monsoon Gym, 10th Planet Koh Tao. Here with one of the instructors here, Stefan. Yeah. Thanks for having me, man. So, where are you from?
So, originally from Thailand, Sawadika. So I'm from Eugene, Oregon.
Okay.
So I started off doing jiu-jitsu in Eugene with Gerald Stribent.
Okay.
Then went up to Portland, Oregon with Nathan Orchard. Okay. And just been training with him for a long time. He actually just came out here and did a camp recently.
Yeah, I remember seeing that online. So how did you end up here? Are you like everyone else that came here for vacation to go diving for a few days?
Man, I can say that I came here 2 years ago and became great friends with a lot of the people here. So Victor, the guy who invented Game of Rolls, absolute savage. He, Luke, White, Darius, so much hospitality here.
Yeah.
And so then I told them, I'm like, look, I'm selling all my stuff in the United States. I want to go travel around the world. They said, come teach jiu-jitsu. Okay, I'm gonna go do this. So now I'm here right now, teaching jiu-jitsu.
So how long have you been here?
About 4 months.
About 4 months.
So far, so good.
And then how long were you training back in Oregon?
I think I was training with 10th Planet Portland, maybe 4 years hard.
Nice.
And then then I was with 10th Planet Eugene at Northwest Training Center a couple years before that as well.
So all your experiences at 10th Planet?
Yep, yeah.
So I just want to go on the record as saying this is 10th Planet's weird. Okay, look at, I'm just gonna, the back, the spider web of moves in the whole 10th Planet curriculum, or a portion of it, which is amazing to see. It's just, but yeah, I was, I've been training for 6 years, but pretty much all gi. NA no gi is more a wrestling influence, and I'm totally lost here. It's awesome. Like you were saying though, the hospitality. I love this club. I can see how people get stuck here. So for those that don't know, so I got here because of a mutual friend, Paul. So if you remember my old one of my old posts, I met Paul in Paris. We both ended up in Barcelona, and he gave me a pack of the gamer rolls, and I totally fell in love with that. I was like, that's amazing. I love the artwork. I love the concept. And I decided I gotta come out here, and I can see how he got stuck here for as long as he did, because it's just an awesome island, awesome club. It's too bad Victor is sick. I'd love to talk to him about how he created the club here, because it's just off the beaten track to come out here, and how he came around with this game. So can you explain to us a bit about this game for those that don't know?
I would absolutely love to.
Game of Rolls.
Yes. See you guys. Thanks for coming in. Seriously, it was awesome.
So Game of Rolls is a card game to train, basically train positional jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. So boom, let's check this shit out.
Yeah.
So here we have. Now, I feel honored to be able to show this game, even though this is Victor's creation. I'm a Stefan just showing this shit, but this is all Victor. So we have regular playing cards, or right now we have advantage cards. So for really whoever it is, we ended up playing this when Gio had a camp out here too, and we played this with everybody. Depending on what your level is, so I'm a purple belt, say if I was going against a white belt, then beforehand, we would lay these on out. And these are something that they would be able to choose. So we'd be shuffling this up. I give you 2 position cards. I give myself 2 position cards. Now, you go ahead and pick them up. I'm not gonna see what you have. Of course, for the sake of this, we can go ahead and show each other. Yeah. So whatever you have side control in New York. Outside footlock and kimura. So if I'm going to
zoom in on this artwork, I love the artwork.
It's beautiful.
So continue, sir.
If we were going to, those are your two positions, right?
Yeah.
Once you get to New York, and I don't know your positions, once you get to New York position, then you can tap me out with whatever submission that you have. Now you can't tap me out with any submissions unless it is from side control or New York.
I'm just going to say on a side note, for those that know me, I'm probably laughing right now because they know like...
Trying to New York?
Yeah, with my legs, with my short fat legs, trying New York, not going to be...
Side control is for you.
Yes.
Let's get rid of that one. So, side control. I have Kimura, and if anybody knows anything about me, I'm 100% stoked with Kimura. And then we have outside footlock as well. So, especially, let's say I take your back, right? I can't choke you out because these are not my two positions. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to threaten different chokes and try to mess with your mind, right? So there's different levels. Let's say, for example, say if you're a white belt.
Yeah.
Then you would choose two cards for me. Let's say these two, boom.
Now two because the belt,
yes.
white to blue, blue to purple, right?
White, blue, purple, brown, black.
Yeah.
Okay? If I was going against a black belt, it would be two cards that I give to them as well. Now, this is a pretty gnarly one. So for example, one of them is broken arm. So I would have to be doing jiu-jitsu with a broken arm, without only one arm, right? And then the next one is no hands. So I cannot grapple using fingers. I have to be using just a fist anytime I do this. So this is fucked. This is a terrible situation. However, I would say that putting your mind, your body together, trying to get a kimura or outside footlock, you can still outside footlock somebody. It can be heel hooking somebody like this.
Oh yeah, you can do it holding tennis balls. Something,
Dude, so many different ways of doing it. So if you are ever in a plateau with your game, with jiu-jitsu, whatever it is, and you want to branch out, or you're just with your friends, want to have some fun, dude, this will test you in so many different ways. It's amazing. So here are a few of the other cards, advantage cards that you can have. So handcuffs.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
All right.
So handcuffs. So tie your hands together. Opponent helps you out. Start position.
Oh yeah, that's you can pick whatever, right?
Yeah. Whatever position you want to start from. So if you have side control and start position, of course you can start from side control. Especially we had one time it was a start position, broken arm, and freestyle. So you could start from whatever position you wanted. It was a white belt going against a brown belt. You start from any position you want with a broken arm, and you can do any submission that you want. Extra card.
I'm loving the artwork too.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
So these are the mixed martial apes. Extra card. You get an extra. Start with an extra card, a different submission position. Blindfold. And force reveal. So that is, your opponent has to show you your cards.
So, and those are shoveled in with the deck?
No, you take them out beforehand. You have your advantage cards, and then you have your positional cards as well.
Okay. So if I'm going up against another blue belt, then there'd be no advantage cards.
Well, this is how we played it. Okay. You can have no advantage cards, or and don't 100% quote me on this, but this is how we like to play it. Is you can choose as many advantage cards as you want to give each other.
Okay.
I'm like, if we agree beforehand, like I'll give you an advantage card and you give me an advantage card, or we do two, right? You just freestyle with it. Then you can make it really interesting. It's limitless.
That's like going back to the old Street Fighter 2. We're like, just go into settings and make it so we each have like 200% strength.
Exactly. And you just go forever. Yeah.
And then it's just like a normal match time. You both going after positions.
So how we were playing it at the camp was 5 minutes on the clock, and then we were doing EBI overtime rules afterwards. And we had a referee as well. and he's holding each cards from each position.
That's cool. Like that. Yeah, I've been carrying the deck around. I tend to forget a lot though. I'll bring it out and think, oh, you know what, it'd be cool for today's little mat. And I'll talk about it, and then just get so wrapped up and have fun rolling. Pass you over and think, oh wait, and then I pull the deck out and like, oh, I gotta. But every time I show people, they're like definitely interested, and like first thing to ask is like, where can I get it? And it's gameofrolls.com, is it?
I believe it is gameofrolls.com.
Yeah,
I believe so. You can definitely.
I'll have the link and information. Cool. So.
And I think of it this way. Jiu-Jitsu is such a beautiful combination between being playful, yet we are going for the kill, right? So it's such a beautiful duality. And talk about a game like this, which is it's purely playful. You're playing around and using advantages and disadvantages, and just upping your game in different ways. From adults that like Jiu-Jitsu that want to just up their game in a whole different, strange way, branch out and try new things. Because if you fight with one arm for a long time, once you introduce that other arm into it, you're gonna be damn good, right? And then down to kids having a good time with this too, just playing around.
Yeah. It's I was just saying tonight. There's that quote that Joe Rogan said like a month or two ago, talking about jiu-jitsu, and how it's not like other martial arts. How usually you have the alpha male kind of breeding grounds, whereas jiu-jitsu is the opposite, where it's all the nerdy guys just getting fit, and he says you end up with a pool of nerd assassins.
It's really what it is.
I love that term, nerd assassins. It's such a great game.
Some nerd assassins and some militant hippies.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, yeah, man, but I'll choke you out.
Yeah.
But he'll love
you. Man, I was on another plane and I saw your neck and
dude, that's really what it keeps coming back down to, is this relationship of love. It's like, yo, we're choking each other out, and it's pure love.
And that's one thing that that I've experienced while traveling. That the guy Christian who created Globetrotters has said, like, the one thing he thinks that makes the community so strong is you pretty much instantly have to put your body in someone else's hands, and you learn everything about them from one class, right? The mats don't lie, right? So when someone's going to be a douchebag and kind of go rough on you on the mats, you know how he's going to be, when we're nice and we're kind to each other, just from one class, all of a sudden we're friends, because you didn't hurt me, I didn't hurt you. We just built in that 1 hour so much more trust than you would just by meeting someone randomly.
Dude, it's true. And how often you just meet a person and just immediately start sweating with them. You're like, all right, dude, that's your sweat, that's my sweat. Yeah. And it can look weird to a lot of people on the outside, but once you try jiu-jitsu, and like it is, each person has different advantages and disadvantages just in your body type, just in how you're born, just in how you take care of yourself. Yeah. And adding this to it as well, just completes it. It's a full circle.
Yeah. It's amazing, man. Thank you so much for having me, man. It's been awesome. Unfortunately, I'm off tomorrow morning to my next stop, but it's been a blast seeing you guys.
Thank you.
I got 2 hands. But so if you're looking for an awesome place to vacation, come out to Koh Tao in Thailand. Come drop by Monsoon Gym, and of course, pick up a pack of Jiu-Jitsu Game of Rolls. Yeah. Till next time, guys. See you on the mats.
Hell yeah.